Good afternoon, dear children. I hope you are all keeping well. Let's go on to another part of our English composition, that is punctuation. This is a very important topic as we use it very often in our day-to-day life, whether we are talking or whether we are writing. Punctuation. Punctuation is used to create sense, clarity and stress in sentences. You use punctuation marks to structure and organize your writing. Punctuation is a name for marks used in writing. They are to help understanding and correct reading. These are some common punctuation marks used in English. Some of the punctuation marks are full stop, exclamation point, question mark, comma, semicolon, colon, apostrophe, quotation marks, ellipse, hyphen, dash, parentheses, brackets, underlining, italics, and spacing. Full stop. We use a full stop at the end of the sentence. Example, I enjoyed the movie. Second, we use it after an initial. For example, N full stop E full stop A care is a wonderful teacher. Third, we use it after an abbreviation. Example, we welcome Mrs. Smith to our school. After Mrs. we write full stop and at the end of the sentence a full stop. Fourth, we use it as a decimal point. Example, I got 74.5% in English. Number 5, we use it after each number in a list printed vertically. Example, look at the list on these pages. Exclamation point. Use an exclamation point at the end of a sentence, phrase, or word to indicate strong emotion. Never use more than one exclamation point. Example, wow! I never thought Mom would let us go to the concert. So the exclamation point comes after wow and after the end of the sentence, the word concert. It is not acceptable to say this. Wow! I never thought Mom would let us go to the concert. You cannot put 3 exclamation mark after the word wow, nor many exclamation mark after the word concert. That will not be accepted. That is a wrong way of writing our English. Question mark. Use a question mark at the end of a question. Example, did Mary go with you? Put a question mark. Second, use a question mark at the end of a sentence that you want to stress on, as not believing a statement. Did he really do it? Comma. Use a comma after each item in a series of at least 3 items. It has become acceptable to omit the comma before the conjunction in a series. Example, I need to do my craft, drawing and work experience. Second, use comma after the street address and the city in an address. Do not use a comma after the state. Example, the address is 64 Apple Apartment, Juhu, Mumbai 400049. Third, use a comma after the day and the year in a date. Fourth, example, the first Indian independence was celebrated on 15th August, 1947. Space. In writing, a space is a blank area that separates words, sentences, syllabus and other written or printed characters. Need for spacing varies among languages. In some languages, the spacing rules are complex. We use space to separate words, and not all languages follow this practice. Remember, children, whenever we tell you to write, we always say keep one finger spaced between the words. So this is what space is. Hyphen. A hyphen is a pronunciation mark with three main uses. Many people confuse this pronunciation mark with the dash, but the two are quite different. The hyphen can be used in compound words to link words to prefixes and also as a way to show word breaks. Use a hyphen to join two or more words together into a compound term. Do not separate the words with spaces. Example: my 8-year-old boy loves reading. I work part-time. Self-expression, self-confidence. Colon are two dots. A colon is a fairly common punctuation mark with a varied number of uses. It can be used to introduce a quotient, for example, a series or even an explanation. Secondly, it can be used to separate two independent clauses. Clauses means two independent sentences or important words. Finally, a colon can be used to show emphasis. Example. See how example is written. You've got two colons at the end of it. You have two choices. Finish the work today or lose the contract. That's because you have one goal: for you to consider your website a success. Question marks. Question marks or inverted commas, also known formally as quotes, talking marks, speech marks, quote marks. These marks are punctuation marks placed on either side of a word or phrase in order to identify it as a quotation, direct speech, or literal title or name. Rule 1. Use double quotation marks to set off a direct, that is word for word quotation. Example: I hope you will be here, he said. Rule 2A. Always capitalize the first word in a complete quotation, even mid-sentence. Example: Mary said, the case is far from over and we will win. Rule 2B. Do not capitalize quote material that continues a sentence. Example: Mary said that the case was far from over and that we will win. Now children, I hope you understood what are punctuation marks and the various punctuation marks. Let us do an exercise on it. Rewrite the following sentences using the proper marks of punctuation. Number 1. Carson's dog was called Spot. Answer: Carson with a capital K, apostrophe S. Carson's dog was called Spot. Spot with a capital S and then a full stop. Sentence number 2. The teacher said the earth is round. Answer: the teacher said Open the inverted commas. The earth is round. Full stop and close the inverted commas. What a nice handwriting. What a nice handwriting! Exclamation mark. I'm going to Delhi, said my friend. Answer. Open inverted commas. I'm apostrophe M going to Delhi. Close the inverted commas, said my friend. Hooray, we have won the match. Hooray! Exclamation mark. We have won the match. What is your brother's name? Answer. What is your brother's name? With a question mark and inverted commas. Sudhir, Ramesh and Rashid are good friends. Sudhir, Ramesh and Rashid are good friends. Full stop. I am not tired, said Ali, but I am very hungry. Open the inverted commas. I apostrophe M am not tired, comma, close the inverted commas, said Ali with a capital A. Open the inverted commas, but I am very hungry, full stop, close the inverted commas. Milton, the greatest English poet, was blind. Milton, the greatest English poet, was blind. Children, I hope you've understood the topic, punctuation marks, and how to answer the sentences and put the various punctuation marks wherever required. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe. God bless.